What's up, y'all? Well, should have just stayed home. We just got a tornado watch for our area here, West Central Florida. Kind of surprised, I will admit. I have not seen so many tornado watches that we saw the last day, and no basic tornadoes for Florida, not anywhere else. Just Florida, because that's what I chased. No disrespect anywhere else, trust me. We've had plenty of tornadoes. Unfortunately, bad tornadoes. But for Florida, because I went to the Panhandle last night, Panama City, Tallahassee, we had tornado watches all night long. And I think I've only saw like one or two warnings up around the Jacksonville area. Now we just got one now, tornado watch. So I'm gonna go out to my little spot here in Oldsmar and film. I'm gonna find a good spot for the camera because it looks pretty cool right now. And we'll see if anything comes across. There's a couple little cells out ahead of the main line, but I don't see any rotation with anything. But hey, maybe we will. I was going to take a nap. I was going to take a shower and got the alert we were under a tornado watch now. So I updated the website and told Julie we got one more chase. Because I couldn't ever live it down if we actually had a damn tornado in my home county and I wasn't out in it. So here we are. We're gonna find a little spot on the bay. There are a few little cells that are it's kind of iffy. It's crazy. Like they always end up around Largo and they always end up coming to Oldsmar. Something about the geography there, cutting across Pinellas County. What a massive outbreak this has been, though, for 2 days. I think I saw somewhere over 300 tornado warnings. And then we got Pennsylvania right now with some serious, crazy winds. There's my brother. There's a truck just like mine. So, pretty crazy looking video, though. I'm going to park the truck kind of pointed, I want to point the truck southwest so that we can get the line coming at us and see if there's anything. Like, I need to record this in case there's anything to record. Yeah, we had some pretty good storms, but tornado forecasts are tough. We had a level 5 here years ago. We had nothing. I remember, man, all the hype for that, nothing. Then last week we had a EF2 and a non-watched, non-warning level 1 SPC outlet. So you never know what you're going to get with tornadoes. Like I said earlier when we were streaming, like hurricanes are so easy to predict as far as looking at radar and knowing who's going to get something and you know they're there. They don't just pop up and disappear. A tornado or a hurricane's on the radar, so it's there. The tornadoes is all about the conditions are there and whether or not and Mother Nature spins one up or not. You just don't know. Thankful that they don't when they're supposed to, but like I said, I think I saw over 30 fatalities right now so far, and I'm sure that probably will go up. Some of the damage is just incredible the last 2 days. Nighttime tornadoes. Last night we were up all night streaming, and man, you could see they were everywhere. It's not where I was, which is good. Trust me, you don't want one, especially especially at night, because they are scary. I was in the Panama City one a couple years ago, and you just in this dead calm. Winds are just kind of like going different directions, and it's calm, and then there's leaves, and then your pressure drops in your ears, and you know it's there, but you don't know where, and it's not fun. No severe weather is fun, but having absolutely no idea is not something that I want to be around at night. That's for darn sure. All right, so looking at the radar, that's kind of where I'm at. We're right here. Let me show you. Right there. Right there is where we're going to hang out. So this line is coming, taking its time, actually, moving at an odd diagonal. I mean, that might be why they're a little confused, because normally the squall lines come in more at a east-south motion. This is kind of pulling so much north because of that jet stream. So it's getting a slow push. It's actually stalling almost. It was supposed to kind of stall out in South Florida overnight, weakening as it does. And maybe it's probably going to be lingering in the morning down there in South Florida and the Keys. So right now it's kind of slow. You can see, I mean, it's barely moving south. And it's 80 degrees out, 81. That's only adding fuel to the atmosphere. So let me find a good spot to park. I don't know where I want to go. I don't have people out of parks. It always amazes me when we get tornado watches. Most people don't even know, and they're just out doing their thing, which is fine, I guess. Just be careful. I think I want to go down here to the other park and see if I can get a good spot park pointing out towards the bay. You get a lot of weather here in Oldsmar, the bay, top of the bay. This is where all the water came, man. It's terrible. All this was 3 to 4 feet above the ground here. Went 3, 4, 5 streets in. Everybody's homes got flooded. Oh my God, it was awful. Ah, this might be a good spot. I don't know. Let me see what it looks like over here. This is where our weather system camera is. I kind of want to go down here. Let's see if it's busy. I really wanted to fly my drone, and this is going to prompt me to fly my drone because we got white caps on the water. So hopefully this is another bust as far as no tornadoes goes. I know everybody gets these watches and they get all worked up, but we gotta treat it serious and be alert. I guess the amazing thing is this thing really hasn't lost much punch. I told everybody it's gonna be sneaky, didn't I? It's definitely sneaky. There's the overall look. I might be able to get a good picture overlooking the bay. It's hard to believe. I was watching Emily's second softball game right now and didn't leave until 5 yesterday after Winter Haven. And it's less than 24 hours. I've been to Panama City, almost got to Destin before I turned around. Went to Tallahassee, all within 24 hours. Man, all this area was like 2 to 3. I think it's 4 foot. About 3 foot. I think it's about 3 foot above water right here is what the surge came in at. And you can see a lot of pods, a lot of pack rats still being worked on. A lot of homes for sale now. Yeah, I might be able to get a good shot. This camera really is cool. The moon was out this morning. I never realized this thing camera angles like goes almost straight up. Oh, Emmy just text me. What did she text me? Sorry about this. Oh, she texted me the car. What is that? What is that? All right. Let's find a cool little spot against the water here. I might be able to park against the fence. Maybe not. I don't know. There's a bunch of trees there. There's a hammock. Somebody's in a hammock. Oh, let's see what kind of look we got here. You might be able to see some. Might be better. It's not too bad, I guess. A little more trees than I wanted. Yeah, let me take a look at the radar here and then we'll figure it out. Man, that thing's just painfully. So it's actually making probably Pinellas Pasco line right now. There's a little line here, but it doesn't look like it has anything in it. I guess this stuff over here could be a little busy. I don't know. Just don't know what they see. I guess just you just never know in the main line here. You get a little spin like that. We'll see. I mean, that's kind of coming this direction. There's me, and there's that. So we'll see what they. Oh my word, man! I mean, there's a little bit. I guess there could be a little spin, maybe. I mean, maybe a little bit. Eh, thing is, most of these all day long have fizzled out right before the coast. So I mean, the waters are getting a little warmer farther south we go. Daytime. This is the first time it's been 79, 80 degrees too. Earlier today, it was 72.3. I mean, now we're at 80. So that's a little different than it was farther north of here. So a little bit more heat might allow this thing to get going. But this bay, this is the way it comes. It's a cool camp. I guess that's a good shot. I don't know. Yeah, might be a little bit of spin in this bedded line here. Some big winds regardless. Man, they roped off my road. The road used to go a little farther. That was my spot to park. Well, I guess I could read some comments now that I'm parked. I usually don't, but now we can. Let's see what's cooking. Denny wants to know about another storm in Panhandle. No. Marco, I am in Oldsmar, Florida. I don't know how to get. I don't know how to read my comments. It says was live. I am live. How do I get? I don't even know how to get the comments because I'm live. How do I do that? Let's see. Well, I wanted to read comments, but hell, I can't even read comments. I don't even know where they are. It's like I go and see my video. I see. Um, oh, there's my current one. Never mind. I'm facing. Oh, you know what? Remember I added that? Look, I got a new thing I added. Looking west, right above the firmament. I'm looking west. Jennifer King. Yep. Um, I could have just stayed home. Went all the way to the Panhandle, and here we have a tornado watch here at home. Ashley, you're dealing with the same squall line we are. Panhandle was not that active at all, Crystal. You're right. That's Greg. It's close. The Ariel's Park's only like a mile from here. But anyway, there's the radar. Let's see. Let's get a little closer. A little closer. A little closer. Let's put on the old velocity here. Let's see. Super. Yeah. I mean, you could argue there's a little bit of rotation there, possibly trying to possibly spin up, but nothing's really organized yet. But hey, we'll keep an eye on it. It's right here. It's literally right here. So what else did everybody get here with our little storm? Anything? It really other than Florida was a not that bad. Everywhere else unfortunately was pretty bad. We had a lot of deadly tornadoes. It was 30 plus is the last I heard. This is the peninsula, correct? Oh, yeah, well, it should have been the panhandle. Well, I didn't plan on chasing here. I need to edit that. The original plan was me as being um the panhandle. I didn't plan on anything happening down here, right? So I just edited it. Yeah, hadn't. There we go. Now it says peninsula. There you go. Guess I can go edit it in YouTube. I don't really think it matters, but in case somebody gets confused. And let's see where else we can stream. X, I think, is just streaming live. I like to say anything on X. Well, let's see here if I can open up. Oh, well, my phone is slow, but I can go to my PC here and do it real quick. So let's go edit my live and put Oldsmar. All these guys are going fishing. Peninsula. How do you spell peninsula? I just spelled it peninsula. Penin. Peninsula. Peninsula. Okay. I think that's spelled right. Penin. Peninsula. You know, you get a word sometimes and you look at it so much you you absolutely get lost. Penin. Okay, we're good. Cool. And then X, let's see what it says. I think X is just says storm chasing. But I'm gonna go to the other part because I think we're having better. I don't like these trees. We're not really getting a good look here. Nope, this is Florida. Okay, cool. All right, let's go to the other part. We're gonna get a little bit better angle looking away from these trees. And this is Florida for you, man. We got some better jet skiing. We got two people over here to exercise, and we just had four kids walk by and their fishing gear. We just had somebody out there in a hammock. We got a party going over here in a pavilion. We got family over here doing something in their golf cart. It's crazy. Life just goes on. It's like I know everybody's phones goes off. Everybody's phone, my phone went off. Everybody's phones goes off, right? Oh, I do. I hit the lady had her dog hanging out the window, almost ran over the wooden pylon. All right, so we're gonna go a little bit farther up here, back to the other park. That way, I know it has a better look across the bay without any trees. So we'll get a good look here if we see any funnel clouds or anything. Got to be ironic if we got a tornado here after driving all the way to Destin almost. All I had to do was stay home. That would be like epic. All right, so this is a good shot. There's that's the northern end of the squall line, so we're pointing north now. See, now I got to get rid of the camera that says looking west because we're looking north now. Um, but anyway, looking north, so the squall line's diagonal. So there you go. That one's already made it. That's up there around Palm Harbor. Diagonal. Hadn't got here yet. Probably a lot of rain with this thing since it's kind of not moving very fast at all. Well, there's a good shelf cloud over there. I think I'm gonna get the drone up. I'll be able to put the camera full screen too, so you don't have to look at the well, might be good to look at the radar, maybe. I don't know. No, I'll go full screen. Yeah, this is crazy. This little storm yesterday, marginal was about all the way up. That was it. We didn't have any slight risk. Now the slight risk is inched down south. Tornado watch obviously went way south than they originally made it sound like. But the model showed it. You know, I was sharing all these models showing the HRR was kind of showing a pretty healthy squall line this far south. It's just tornadoes are just so impossible to know, man. That's just you know you got all the ingredients in place, and then something just doesn't happen, and the the big dogs are scratching their head. Trust me. That poor house right there has been flooded about 3 times. That's a good one there. I'm gonna pull in right there. We'll be able to take a good look, pointing off to the west. The west. Right, this is good. I like it. It's home of our weather stem camera. Well, let's see here. Probably right here. I'll back in a little better. Oh yeah, this is great, man. Look at that. Oh yeah, you can see the squall coming. Might be better just to stay right here, actually. Oh nope, tree right there. We don't want to get the tree. There we go. How about that? Yeah, that's pretty good. We got a big tree there, but we still got clouds there. You can kind of see. All right, we'll leave it right there. All right, so we'll put the thing there looking west. And man, that jet's flying. Well, let's make it full screen. We'll do it right there for now. Roll the window down, a little outside sounds. And I guess everybody's just watching this line here. It's got a little weird rotation, possibly in the center, but I don't know. Typically these don't embed, but who knows? It's been a weird day. I actually got a little something up there by Spring Hill, maybe north of Hudson. Got a little spinner maybe coming up Hernando Beach, Pine Island. Man, I'm gonna fall asleep tonight. All right, hurry up and get here. The waiting is the hardest part, Tom Petty said, right? That's 81 in my truck. The heat is in the atmosphere, but let's go out there and do a little video. I can do one with my umbrella. I got a new drunk donkey umbrella. Pop in here and show you where we're at. Yeah, we're not gonna get much here, I don't think. We already getting some rain out in front of this thing. So there's where we're at right there. Right there. That's easier to see. How about we just leave it right there? Mhm. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really surprised we got tornado watch, honestly, after what we've seen today. Storms have a history of repeating themselves. Sometimes that low level jet is so strong here, at least where we live, it just seems like it's impossible for anything to try to get organized. Convection, it's just like having shear. I mean, shear in hurricanes disrupts the growth. But we'll see. It's pretty impressive looking, I will tell you that. These clouds are just racing by incredibly fast. I mean, you could argue every little cloud could be a funnel cloud, but this little cell right here could be a little something, something trying to get going. So here, we'll see. Let me put it in motion here. Watch it. It's very weak. Actually, one down here for St. Pete. Wow, that's so far out there. It'll, I'm so tired. Oh my goodness. We a lot of tornado watches. Let's see if this thing's trying to bow around here. I mean, if it turns into something, we're right here. I mean, literally, it would hit Clearwater, Dunedin, and then Oldsmar if that little cell did anything. I don't know if it's trying to push, wrap around there or not. Well, no, they issue a tornado warning. It doesn't look like your classic signature, though. So I don't know if we're just looking at some wind speeds. That's about it. It's odd, I'll tell you that. It's odd to see, mixture of vorticity on the maps here with a straight line, squall line. Starting to get a little something on the backside. I mean, that it would be very quick spin up if it were to do anything. But God, we'd be right in the dang path if it did do something. It's just your, this is the weirdest looking. Yeah, man, it's stretching it, trying to make something out of that. I don't know, it just doesn't have that look. You think you'd almost see some sort of lightning, some hail, raised clouds. A lot of these are just independent. They're not structured. They're just all broke up. Oh, that's weird. It's like a face right there. Look at that in the red. That's odd. Right there. Starting to get some drizzles here. It's already raining on the coast. Yeah, it's just not a really good. There's just a lot of overcast today. Just not a lot of contrast out there to distinguish the line. You'd argue there's two little spots, but stretching it, maybe. This was getting a little more darker green, a little darker red on the backside. Yeah. Let's see if any chatter about it. Yeah. Oh, so far, so good. Just a big squall line. Doesn't even seem like it's moving, does it? Well, I don't know, folks. Not the most exciting chase, that's for sure. Here's your rainfall. And let's look at your reflectivity. There you go. It's just a squall line, I think. I don't. There's some isolated cells over here, though. These are interesting on their coast. Those are the ones that usually get a little spin in them. All right, well, I'm gonna mosey back. I don't see anything coming out of this thing. I mean, that one cell's just like trying, but it's somewhere embedded in this mess right here. Well, we can always come back. We'll drive a little bit, then I'll sign off because I need to take about an hour nap. The girls went. Sarah had a dance class tonight. She was all excited. They normally do it on Friday night. They're doing a special dance today, so she's really excited. So they're gonna go to that right now, and then we're gonna go to Chili's because that's what she wanted to take me tonight. So I will do that. Yeah, this thing was stalling out, man. It's crazy. I bet you there's gonna be some high rainfall totals. This thing starts rain training in on folks. Wow, I don't know. God, I just know that if I leave, it's gonna. Well, if we get one, I'll go check it out. I mean, there's kind of looks to it. Oh, boogity, boogity, boogity. Dale Waltrip said that. Boogity, boogity, boogity. let's see. I guess we'll go over here for now. Man, they got a fence down. What happened over there? I wonder. Fence down. It's windy or something. Well, all right. How about this? If you see me go live again, then we know there's something. But right now, I just see a squall line, and I'm falling asleep. So I will come back if we have any sort of tornado activity in Pinellas. I'm gonna be there. I'll be first one out there. So I'm gonna monitor this. But right now, I don't know. It's just taking forever to get here. It might be another 30 more minutes or so before it even inches close. All right. That's that. Hey, thanks again for joining. But sorry for the uneventful outcome. But you got a little Toro Oldsmar. Kept me